Howdy folks, welcome to this video sample of layouts from the book Cue Ball Control Cheat Sheets. This is a book on how to apply precise cue ball speeds and spins. About the author. I am Alan P. Sand, a certified instructor qualified by the Professional Billiard Instructors Association. I've written many books on pool skills and knowledge that have helped thousands of players. Instructions. Set up these layouts with paper reinforcement rings, also known as donuts. First, pocket the 1 ball. From where the cue ball stops, pocket the 2 ball. Try the shot with the recommended speed and spin. After you own the shot, experiment with your own ideas. Use these layouts to rapidly master precision cue ball shape and position. When you set up a layout, take the time to make sure you can always make the shot work. Cue ball spin, the clock system. The cue ball spins used in the book are very precise. All Q-tip and ball contacts are exactly 1 Q-tip out from center, as shown in this graphic. The clock system helps explain precision cue ball spins. Cue ball speed, the distance system. Speed is the other critical ball control factor. This is the distance that the cue ball will travel based on the energy you put into the stroke. The soft speeds. Soft 1 speed moves the cue ball from one side of the table to the other side. Soft 2 speed moves the cue ball cross-side and halfway back into the center of the table. Soft 3 speed is a cross-side lag shot. The cue ball goes across the table and comes back to the start position. The medium speeds. Medium 1 speed is a standard lag shot. It goes the length of the table and back. Medium 2 speed is the lag shot plus a roll that ends at the table center. Medium 3 speed sends the cue ball 3 times up and down the table. This setup can be a bit of a problem. The shot on the 1 ball is almost straight in, and the 2 ball is up table. Fortunately, a very small adjustment in the aiming line makes it easier to get an angle off the 1 ball. Cheat the aiming line to just a little to the left side. The 1 ball path will slide slightly off the foot rail and hit the face of the pocket about a half ball higher than the direct line. This adds a couple of extra degrees to the angle of the cue ball. This also makes the cue ball contact the long rail just a couple inches higher. The 1230 spin is necessary to increase the cue ball's angle out, just enough to miss the side pocket as it comes up table. You'll want to prove this yourself with the 12 o'clock follow. The medium 3 speed gets the cue ball to align with the 2 ball. If you want more of an angle for the 2 ball, use a medium 2 speed. Play with this until you have a thorough understanding of what you can and cannot do with this type of shot. Be aware, cheating the pocket too much will make the 1 ball rattle the pocket and miss. Fortunately, on this layout, there is an angle on the 1 ball. The 730 draw and spin on the cue ball pulls the path back towards the left side of the table. The path comes up table, angled so that it comes close to the rail about mid-table. Anything more than soft 3 speed will bring the cue ball outside the 2 ball's comfort zone. Fortunately, the 2 ball comfort zone is very large, as long as you keep a tight control on the speed. If you need more of an angle on the 2 ball, use 1030 to get reverse spin. The angle out of the rail drifts towards the left side of the table, but keeps the path close to the middle area. As long as you have the donut set up for this shot, do some experimentation. See what happens when you apply various speeds with 6 o'clock draw. Play with the setup until you have a solid feel for the different speeds and spins. This shot might not seem too difficult to understand, but there is a hidden danger that you have to consider when you execute this shot. The tangent line is the root cause of this danger. It is the speed of the cue ball that introduces the problem. If you apply just a little more speed, the cue ball will travel a few extra inches on the tangent line. That runs the cue ball straight into the side pocket. Soft 3 is the fastest speed that gets the cue ball a little up table for an easier shot on the 2 ball. Also try this shot with a soft 2 speed. The cue ball path will be the same, but stops before it reaches the rail. If you need a greater angle on the 2 ball, use stun and soft 2 speed. Play with this a bit so that you can observe the results of different speeds. This is not an easy layout to play. The angle on the 1 ball does not provide an easy path to get the cue ball into position for a good shot on the 2 ball, even though there are a bunch of fantasy patterns you could play. Several dangerous pathways could easily be attempted by people with great imaginations and little practical reality. The solution of 12 o'clock bends the cue ball forward from the tangent line. Moving the cue ball up table and then back to mid-table helps increase that angle. This is what gets the cue ball into a good location for a 2-ball shot. If you need to get the cue ball more straight in on the 2 ball, use 1130. When the cue ball goes up table, it hits about a half diamond over. It comes back and down table and holds itself closer to the side pocket. Simple is always better. Practice this and see what happens when you attempt several imaginative solutions. At the very least, you'll get a good understanding on what does not work. Thanks for watching this video about the Cue Ball Control Cheat Sheets book. Check out the blogs and books and deals on the BilliardGods.com website. Good luck and shoot straight.